Hello, grandchildren. Welcome back to another episode of Granny Goatee's Food Review Show, where Granny Goatee reviews your favorite foods. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Philly Cheesesteak Patty Melt from Burger King. This burger came out a few days ago, and it's inspired by the Philly cheesesteak and has just about the same ingredients, except instead of a roll, it's on sourdough buns. Okay. Now, normally I like to give a little background of the companies, but I gave a background for Burger King in the Cotton County Cloud video, so if you want to see that, you can go back and check that out. But today I'm going to give you a little bit of the history of how the Philly cheesesteak came about. Okay, now according to 1987 publishing by 1987 published exhibition catalog by the Library Company of Philadelphia and the oh, I'm forgetting, the Historical Society of Pennsylvania. Granny Goatee is old, so her memory is messed up, I guess. According to these exhibition catalogs, of the Philly cheesesteak was invented in the early 20th century and is essentially cheese, frizzled beef, onions on an Italian roll. Okay, now when I think about an exhibition catalog, I'm imagining something a little bit naughty, maybe some cheesesteaks glistening in the sun with the cheese melting on the sides. That will be very appetizing, grandchildren. And so I was very excited about it. I came and I picked it up. Now, as far as the invention, now this is a bit of an urban legend, so take it with a grain of salt, but Pat and Harry Olivieri put together and invented the cheesesteak in the 1930s when they had a hot dog stand in southern Philadelphia's Italian market, or near southern Philadelphia's Italian market. And one day Harry made for Pat this sandwich, and they were trying it out, and a cab driver came by and wanted to order one. And after he ate the sandwich, he went ahead and suggested that they put this on their menu, and they did. And it became so successful that Pat actually opened up a restaurant in Philadelphia called Pat's King of Steaks. And it's still open to this day. If you are in Philadelphia and you want to check it out, you can go by and check it out. I have been to Pat's King of Steaks, and the Philly cheesesteak there is absolutely delicious. And here's a little bit of more of an urban legend. I was actually Pat's history teacher, and and Granny Goatee could see it in Pat's eyes that he was gonna be someone big. But once again, take that with a grain of salt, grandchildren. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into this. All right, here is the sandwich. It's not that big. Let's see what it looks like. All right, take a look at that, grandchildren. Did I party foul already? All right. Wow, that smells just like a Philly cheesesteak. That is pretty incredible how they got that spot on. That scent, it smells exactly like a Philly cheesesteak. Now, this is not a Philly cheesesteak, but it is themed after and inspired by the Philly cheesesteak. All right, so let's go ahead and take a bite. Now, this order took a little bit long. Shout out to Paige, you were so kind. You included 2 cookies for Granny Goatee because the order took so long. You're very sweet, and she even suggested I come back if the food is not to my liking, and they will make me a brand new order. So thank you, Paige. I really appreciate it. Give a like on the video for Paige. There's so many kind people out in the world, and I love interacting with all of them. It shows that the human heart is really something special, grandchildren. All right, enough talking. Let's take a bite. The bread is very soft. I don't like that. I was hoping for it to be a little bit crispy. It looks as if it may have a crisp, but it is soggy and not that great. The peppers and the onions and the beef do taste somewhat like Philly cheesesteak, but the smell is more intense than the flavor. The flavor is actually quite bland. Let's go in for another bite. Now that bite was packing a little bit more of a punch. Shout out to FFPP. But still, something is lacking in this sandwich. The beef is a little bit dry. The only good part, I think, of this sandwich is that melted cheese. That cheese is really nice, and it really provides the concrete to really bring this sandwich together. I think that if the beef was a little bit more moist and the bread was a little bit more crispy, this would get a better review from me. But for right now, it's not looking like it. That bite was really soggy. Look at how soggy that is, grandchildren. Look at that. That is awful. That is awful. Okay. We're putting this to the side. That was pretty bad. So I also got a little bit of a bonus. They're mozzarella fries. So let's take a look at that. Because it's fry time, grandchildren. All right. So here's the test. Let's see. Oh, that's a fail. Tastes just like a regular mozzarella stick. Nothing too special, actually. Let me try it with this marinara sauce. A little disappointing as well, because if you take a good close look at this, you see herbs in that crust and seasoning. You see it, but you don't taste it. It's very bland. Ooh, yeah, the marinara sauce is too tart. Let's try one more time. That's a fail. That's a fail, Burger King. Subpar, grandchildren. Subpar. Both the sandwich and these mozzarella sticks. I'm really disappointed. I was really excited. No, that's not it. That is not it. Now, I like to be as fair as I can with these videos, and I don't really give these companies a lot of leeway when their products are so expensive and they're not very good. Like for 4 pieces of mozzarella sticks and this relatively small melt, Philly cheesesteak melt, I paid nearly $10. No drink, no nothing. And that's really expensive to have a subpar product, Burger King. You really need to work on that, or if you're going to provide products like this, just drive your price down, okay? So I did not enjoy this at all. Let's go ahead and review this, grandchildren. I'm kind of shocked, actually. So as far as the patty melt, that gets like a 4.3 out of 10. The Philly cheesesteak melt, this thing, which I would redefine as and rename as the Philly cheese garbage steak melt, 4.3. Okay, and as far as these lackluster mozzarella sticks, should we give it one more try? I mean, it's not going to get better. Well, that was a little bit better, I guess, but 4.2, 4.4, in the 4s out of 10 for these mozzarella fries. I'm so disappointed. I wish I would have gotten something else. But this is a review show, and I got to get these new items to you as soon as I can so that you can try them first and tell all your friends about it, grandchildren. Excuse me. If you enjoyed this video, excuse me, and if you like Granny's new shades, give me a thumbs up. If you're here for the first time, oh my gosh, excuse me, grandchildren. I got a little chunk of mozzarella breading in my windpipe. Excuse me. Woo! I don't want to die on camera. Okay, I feel much better. So if you're here for the first time, it's a strange world we're living in. So go ahead and subscribe and join me on this roller coaster ride, okay? If you found this video informative, entertaining, give me that sub and turn on your notification bell. I put out videos once or twice a week and sometimes more if new items do come out. And give me some support. For all of the new subscribers and everybody supporting me already, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love the comments and the interactions. Thank you so much. And please continue to tell me what you think about these products. Bounce it off of you, bounce it off of me. Okay, grandchildren? Have a good day. We're going... Whew, excuse me. We're going into the weekend. So enjoy the weekend with your friends and family. Okay? And I'll see you next time, grandchildren. Bye-bye.